So after I gave birth, I had this, I wanted to be on my own. I was always crying and I found it very difficult to bond with my baby. At times when I come, I'm looking at her like, how did I get here?
Really?
Exactly, like, why did I even give birth? I'm not ready, stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, and then I had not figured things out, but I actually wanted to be on my own. I don't just want people around me. Yeah, I was always crying. But the moment my husband came back,
Everything changed.
Yeah.
It's because of him. Oh my God.
So I don't know if I would call
love.
it. I don't know if I would call it a postpartum depression.
No, you were missing your husband.
Or
It's not postpartum depression. Hey mamas, welcome to another episode of Mums Next Door. On Mums Next Door, we tell tales of tantrums, triumphs, and tender moments. I am Maria Chike, and I am the host of this show. Guys, on Mums Next Door, we get mothers to share their stories and experiences on motherhood, everything pregnancy, and the joyful moments they have with their children. And on today's episode, we do have a very special guest with whom I can relate with because she's an alumni's wife. She's a mother of one. She's a pharmacist. She's a brand influencer. She's Chioma Okoye, Fred's wife, Mummy Elena. Hey! Thank you so much, girl, for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, for the 1% out there who probably don't know who you are, I'm sure they do, could you please tell us who you are?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi guys, my name is Okoye Chioma, Elena's mom. I'm a pharmacist. Thank you for inviting me.
You are most welcome. The pleasure is mine. Thank you so much for honoring us, your
You're
presence
welcome.
on the show. We do appreciate you. Thank you. So I'm going to introduce to you how we actually do all the segments on the show. So we start off with the rapid fire questions. Okay. So we do have a little cute picture of yours here. So this is a yes and this is a no. So whatever I ask you and you can relate to, you give me that. Whatever you can't, you give me the thumbs down. Okay?
Okay.
And then afterwards, we'll go into more questions and discussions of why we're here, which is motherhood. Okay? Great. First question, rapid fire question. Do you want more kids? Yay! I love that. Awesome. Of course, you're still a yummy mummy. Did you ever feel the pressure to snap back after childbirth?
Nope.
No? Awesome. Love that. Have you ever compared yourself to other mums?
Nope.
Check you out. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Have you ever caught yourself consciously or subconsciously judging other mothers?
Yes, of course.
Of course. Me too.
Because literally, I
Okay.
saw one lady on Instagram, she pierced her babies. I'm like, why would you do that?
I think I actually saw that as well
Why?
recently, right? A couple
Yeah.
of days back. Yeah. Yes. Like literally a newborn. I would never, so I bet you would never. Yeah, it's very natural, like just judging people, because when you think of it, you're like, I would never do this with my child. Why are they doing this? I think all moms are guilty, but yeah. Okay. Did your friendship group change after childbirth?
Nope.
No? Great, awesome. Why? Do you have mother friends or?
Yeah, I do, and I have elder sisters that have kids, so it's...
That's why you're lucky. So
Yeah.
everyone's dealing with the same. They know when to
Exactly.
not disturb. They know you're a new mom, X, Y, Z.
Yeah, even my friends that are not moms yet, they actually relate, and
Okay.
they're very cool.
Yeah. So there's no like feeling of you don't have their time anymore because you're
No.
nursing baby? None.
Not at all.
Okay. I struggled differently because all my friends message, you've forgotten me, you forgot.
I actually
I
have very
stopped.
few friends, so...
I don't even have any friends. I have 3 friends. But yeah. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we're going to move over to the actual main discussion, which is why we're here, which on Mums Next Door, we bring all types of moms to share their experiences during pregnancy, their struggles or non-struggles during pregnancy, during childbirth, after childbirth, everything beautiful about motherhood. So that's why we're here, and we're just going to jump right into the questions. So Chioma, you're a new mom, obviously, just like myself. I think your daughter's only a few months older than my son, like 2 months, a month? You're
she's
August.
8. Yeah.
August, yeah. Mine's October, so yeah, just 2
2
months. So how does that make you feel, being a new mom?
Being a new mom. Actually, for me, there's not much difference.
Really?
Yeah, I actually still live my normal life. I still feel I have enough time. Probably
Okay.
like in 24 hours, I have, let me say 21 hours to myself.
We need to swap lives. How?
Because I feel my baby is very chilled.
Okay.
So you just
you're
feed
so
her
lucky.
and then you keep her and she's fine.
Really,
So,
and that's
yeah.
it.
The
So
only place I have issues probably when I want to go out. I have to factor her in. Am I going out at night, during the day? Then I have to carry her during bad nights. I'll just have to try and balance things. Either I stay at home or I call a nanny to come and stay with her.
yeah. Wow, you're so lucky. But my son's pretty chilled as well. But when he's awake, okay, so when she's awake, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Where is she?
In her room, watching
Where
TV.
are you?
My room or I'm with my husband.
So
or
who is
then-
staying with her in her room?
I have a nanny.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough, that's fine. 21 hours.
You don't have one.
I have 2 nannies actually, but I prefer to be with him. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm a crazy mother, so ignore me. But yeah, he's very chilled. He has time to himself. I would have enough time to myself if I chose to. But yeah, I'm just not mentally, you know. Did you ever struggle with post-pregnancy?
After I gave birth, I had this, well, for me, I don't know if I would call it a postpartum depression, maybe because my husband wasn't around. So after I gave birth, I had this, I wanted to be on my own. I was always crying. And I found it very difficult to bond with my baby. At times when I come, I'm looking at her like, how did I get here?
Really?
Exactly, like, why did I even give birth? I'm not ready.
no.
Stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, and then I had not figured things out, but I actually wanted to be on my own. I don't just want people around
enough.
me. Yeah, I was always crying. But the moment my husband came back,
Everything changed.
yeah.
It's because of him. Oh my god.
So I don't know
talk
if I
about
would call
love.
it. I don't know if I would call it a postpartum depression.
No, you were missing your husband.
or
It's not postpartum depression. Oh wow.
So that was just this.
Oh, look
Yeah.
how
So
beautiful
I
love
tried
is.
to bond with her, but over the time, probably like 2 days, I got myself and.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you were just missing your husband. Don't give excuses for that. So as soon as he came back, obviously he was on the show Big Brother, and then you kind of everything blended in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm just trying to think about it. Like, that's deep, you know, coming to see, like, from what you said, that's pretty deep. Has motherhood changed your perception or your priorities at all in life?
Has it? I'm still me. I don't know. I feel like I'm still me. It has not changed anything for me.
So your priorities are still the same?
Yeah, but my baby comes first.
Awesome, I love
My
that.
baby comes first.
I love that.
Then my husband, and then every other person.
Hey, we put fraud to one side, baby first, as it should be. How was your pregnancy journey? Like the whole 9 months, how did it go? I know at some point Fraud left the house, you know, X, Y, Z, but prior to that, how did it feel?
It was still very chilled.
Awesome.
But I know, no, it was just very chilled. I just had cravings here and there. It's
Okay.
just normal, still trying to
But you
be
didn't put on
strong.
any weight. You bounced
So I
straight
didn't eat.
back.
I was just craving okpa.
In this Lagos,
Beans,
you can't
I
even
swear.
get it.
I was ordering it all the time.
Are you serious?
Okpa, beans.
But those
moi
are
moi,
healthy, so that's
yeah.
really good.
Well, on a
Awesome.
normal day, I wouldn't want to eat something like that.
Indulge
Yeah.
in stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, but my 9 months journey was very smooth. I didn't have
Awesome.
complications. I was very strong. Like I was still
I can
jumping the stairs.
relate.
Yeah, I was still jumping the stairs as at 9
Literally,
months.
I was still doing running as of 2 weeks to
Like I would
giving
I
birth.
would literally climb the table and jump down. And I was that strong. I was still doing chores. I was just
Don't worry,
very
we saw
strong.
your dance when your husband was in the house. We saw what you were doing on Instagram. But yeah. No, that's awesome. What about during childbirth? Like the whole process, labor, everything? How did that go?
Still chilled. I feel like on
you're
a scale of
blessed
10,
woman.
I would scale that would be like 7/10 for me,
Wow,
pregnancy pain, because I think I went into labor around 5:30 a.m. and I
Okay.
called my sister. Then when I got to the hospital, my intense labor started around probably 8 a.m.
PM? Oh, okay, 5 a.m. Yeah, sorry.
So the doctor already checked. She was like, "Oh, you're still 2 centimeters."
Oh, wow.
I'm like, okay. I was admitted and stuff like, as it was becoming very much intense.
Okay.
I was screaming. I begged for epidural.
bless
I
you.
begged for CS, but my sister was like, don't worry, the doctor is coming. Then I think the time was ticking very slow because if I check, it's just like
You felt like it was
2 minutes. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, why is it very slow? And then one of the nurses just said, sister, you're still 2 centimeter, and I just very, am I going to give birth at night or the next day? I said, this cannot be me, because the pain I'm passing
It's
through.
unbearable.
At a point, I was like,
Really?
please, I don't want to die, because I know,
Sorry, let me ask you something. Prior to pregnancy, did you ever used to have menstruation pains? That's why I could not relate to any labor pain at all, because during my non-pregnancy days, menstruation was never a thing. I didn't even know when I was having my period. So that's probably why. Anyway, go on.
So I literally cried out for the doctor to help with the CS stuff, and my son was like, don't worry, he's coming. And I think around after 11, I begged the nurse. Okay, she checked again. That was 11 a.m. She was like, it's still 2 centimeters.
Wow.
I'm like, when?
What were you doing to your
can
mom from wow.
Like, it was still 2 centimeters. So I think as at probably like 1:58 p.m., I asked the nurse to check. Luckily for me, the doctor just came in, and then boom, I'm already 10 centimeters. So guys,
wow, from 11 being 2 centimeters to almost 2 p.m.
Exactly.
That's 3 hours. 2 hours. Wow.
Then I think
she was waiting for him. She didn't want any nurses delivering her. She was like, I need the premium staff.
Exactly. So I think she came out 2:09.
Oh,
2:09, yeah.
p.m.
Yeah, that was
what day of the week was that?
I can't remember.
My son was born on a Sunday, and honestly, I'm not even joking. He was born on the 1st of October, but his due date was actually 3rd of October, which would have been a Tuesday. So I'm into like astrology and all this annoying things that people find very annoying. So obviously Sunday babies, because I'm a Sunday baby, I'm 3rd of May, but on my passport it's 5th of May. So people think I'm 5th of May, but I'm not. I'm actually 3rd of May. So 3rd of May works out on a Sunday or whatnot. But my son was born on a Sunday, and I really, really, really wanted my child to come out on a Sunday. And lo and behold,
He came on Sunday?
he came on Sunday morning at 4-something a.m. So yeah, Sunday babies are usually the happiest babies, and I'm so happy.
I was actually not particular. I was just scared
Really?
because my husband already mentioned to the whole world that I was giving birth that week. So I was just very scared. I was scared. Village people should not come for me.
No, God forbid.
Stuff like that.
No.
So I was just very scared. I was running. You see me exercising. I was running the stairs. Like my mood was.
That's even more complicated.
Like no, I think
you
I
should
was
have just done the bowl thing.
That thing, it didn't work for me.
I didn't even buy one.
I was running up and down the stairs. My mood was. I was always angry.
It's because you were missing your husband.
No, I think it was because I just wanted her to come out.
This is my husband. This is my husband. That's Chioma.
Oh my God.
Awesome. So you had a great pregnancy, but anyway, so you had her naturally at 2. Nice, interesting. Most mothers, as I do believe, and I have discussions with people, they do believe they're not doing enough in this whole motherhood thing. Have you ever doubted yourself, or have you felt any sort of guilt?
Never.
Never?
I'm doing enough.
I think
Even if I'm giving 1% is enough.
More than enough.
Is enough. Like,
good.
You're doing a great job. All moms there, you guys do. Okay.
It's actually, I was literally going to give you that question again. Do you have any passionately, wordly advice for like a new mum out there who's seriously struggling, maybe no support? I'm sure you do have a lot of support like you've stated, but like maybe mothers out there who don't have any sort of support, or maybe do but are still struggling with the whole motherhood. Have you got any piece of message for them or advice?
All right, genuinely, I feel like mothers deserve a special crown. And no matter whatever you're doing, no matter how little, it's something. To you, so it might be very little, but to another person, it's something that is very massive. Is it huge? Yeah, something like that. So you're enough.
Yes, you are.
Your effort is enough.
Yes,
your love is enough. Your intentions are enough.
Yes.
You are enough, and you're queen.
Yeah, because I will just add, obviously, with you, a great message as well. Like, you have to love you first before that child can get any sort of love at all from you. If you don't love yourself enough, how are you about to give what you don't have to someone else? So yeah, you do have to look after yourself, believe that you're enough. Chioma said all the right things that most people don't know, obviously. So yeah, thank you for that message.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I was going to ask as well, I don't know, you don't have to answer any of this. You didn't have any issues like with support from your husband's mom or your mom come in to babysit Omogo, your Igbo now. So, did you?
No,
Everything was
It
bliss.
was very okay. I legit asked I was even begging my mother-in-law not to go.
Oh, bless.
At a point, because
Did she like do all that traditional, like with the?
I didn't want it.
Okay,
I
fair
didn't
enough.
want it.
Yeah,
My mom
yeah.
went because my mom came, I think 2 weeks after I gave birth. So my mother-in-law was there to help.
Already,
and,
yeah.
When my mom came, I was like, I'm not in for all this hot water. Did
Yeah.
she try to tie a wrapper? I should just tie. I went to my husband and just removed because that thing was very painful.
Wait, on you?
Yeah.
Oh, for your belly or to tie
my
Elena?
belly?
Ah, for it to
Yeah,
flatten.
even the whole hot water thing. So
Oh, I didn't do any of that. So,
drinking
yeah.
pap. I hate pap, so I didn't take it.
I tried it because at some point my milk wasn't really. My son was eating a lot, so I did have supply, but his demand I just could not meet up. So they said, oh, drink pap, and I was in the UK during those first few months, and the pap day is different from. I've actually never had pap as a child or
just like
ever.
pap so
So
much.
having to drink it, it tasted really weird, but I forced myself. I was swallowing it. I was just trying to do anything. It tasted horrible, and I was just like. Let me just let more milk just come out because I want to feed this boy because I was trying to do exclusive, before we went over. Did you have any
Exclusive.
Yeah, I actually did exclusive for
Deserve
3
a
months.
special crown.
No, don't say that.
No.
You didn't do exclusive.
Okay, let me not go there before they
No,
will
let's go.
drag me.
Oh no.
No,
For
at
what?
least my breast is
Mothers
small.
go.
So
So it's because big breast and small breast.
no, it's not
no
even
milk.
little, but I just feel like no, I just could not.
Really?
Or maybe because when I gave birth, my breast started rushing the second day. So I already started.
Mine too, by the way.
Yeah, I introduced formula.
Okay.
And it was very difficult for her to latch.
My son exactly.
Yeah, so it took. I think it was after my mom came. She now properly taught me how to latch.
Yeah.
And that was when she now started taking. But other times I would just pump and keep putting her bottle for her to drink and mix it with formula.
Yeah, we're quite similar, I'm not going to lie. My son had an issue with latching. The nurses over there literally aggressively teach you how to get the babies to latch. And every other appointment I had, like, I was a mad mother, I was a crazy mum, by the way. Every 5 days, I'll ring the doctors. I'm like, I'm coming over, you need to see me. They're like, for what? We don't need to. I'm like, yeah, you need to see me. Because I always wanted to check that my baby was okay, and he was fine. But, so the way I was teaching me, like, how to, handle them whilst latching, and I kept getting different tutorials which were never matching. So my son had an issue with latching, so most times I would pump, which I hated. It wasn't even painful, it just, every time I looked, I felt like a cow that was just expressing milk for a human being. So obviously he was feeding from the bottle at some point, but yeah, then I learnt from a particular nurse that was not aggressive. She taught me properly, like, how to get him to latch. And I think in the second month, just the beginning of the second month of his life, obviously, he started learning how to latch. And then that was when he was eating too much. It was just like he found a tap. Before then, he couldn't latch. He would just drink a little bit, but he's not drinking.
Did you ever mix with formula?
No, we were exclusive for 3.5 months, and then we introduced formula, and I was still breastfeeding him. So I stopped breastfeeding just before we went into 5. Yeah. But I'm sure you did a great job. But so obviously for mums out there, like some people, so you said you started milking. She started milking. She's a cow. We're cows. We're cows. So we started milking. You said on the second day, right?
Yeah.
Likewise. Didn't the doctors tell you that your baby can sustain hunger till like 3 days? Because what they've gotten from you was fine for the first 3 days.
Nope.
Yeah, my son didn't eat the first night he came out.
Wow.
Well, we had him 4-something a.m. in the morning. I think he ate the next day by evening. Yeah, he was fine. He wasn't even hungry. He was sleeping. And I was forcing myself to, like, because no milk came out and they tried to bring formula. I was like, no, he's not going to feed on formula. So I kept trying. They were showing me different massage techniques, like massage your breast this way. And, bruv, it was
Wait, your breast wasn't
painful.
engrossed?
How? What do you mean?
Like, as the baby was like, okay, yeah, you said, okay, your milk wasn't coming out.
It wasn't coming out. It started coming out on the second day. Like, the same, less than 24 hours it came out.
Mine, Elena didn't latch, so my breast was engrossed. Like, and I didn't have a breast pump.
Pump.
Yeah, so they had to use. That was very painful. Then I had to use a syringe.
Yes,
So now
they did all.
with hot water. It was so painful.
Really?
Yeah, it was
I
so
enjoyed
painful.
it.
You
I enjoyed
it?
it because I sound like a weirdo. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know it was very
Yeah,
painful.
I
It
did.
was very painful.
Really?
Yeah, because I had I was running temperature then.
Oh,
Yeah,
bless.
so it was very painful.
Oh yeah, so another thing for mums out there, I'm just going to say as well, because she mentioned something about not having a breast pump. A lot of people are not even prepared, like with list. So me, being a research psycho, and from a lot of help as well with friends and stuff like that, like friends that already had children. I was like, what did you buy? What should I prepare? What do I need? Because I was clueless. First time new mum, you know, so I was like super clueless. So a lot of people helped with like giving me their list of what they bought, like that you'd probably need at hospital, packing your hospital bag.
Yeah.
So for mums out there who are pregnant, who are about to have a baby, yeah, DM me. No, don't. But yeah, ask people that you know that are already moms. Google list of things you should take. So like Chioma, obviously, she didn't already have a pump because she didn't know. And these things happen.
No, actually
like
knew. I think it was because my sister.
like, you probably would have thought you can just suck breast. You just wouldn't know that. Maybe milk does not come out. Maybe and even also take formula to the hospital, because I didn't even take formula to the hospital either. And they just wanted to give us hospital formula, and I was so against it. It was like, I've already done my research about what formula my son's gonna have. No, thank you. So yeah. So another question for you, Chioma. Have you ever been body shamed?
Yes.
You have. You. During or after pregnancy?
During pregnancy.
Why? I saw your videos during pregnancy.
Well.
How?
No, let me talk about it. Let me just.
Okay.
I pass.
That's fine. That's okay.
I think it's like a personal stuff.
Okay.
My sister.
No comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pass.
Families, you have to be nice out there. You know, pregnant women are going through a lot mentally. Joking. Let's not.
But I think this is very important to talk about body shaming.
Really?
I know.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah.
I didn't
but
like it.
I didn't see you physically, but I saw your videos on Instagram.
And
you looked perfect.
And she was like, you know, you have water body.
What's
you have
water
a very
body?
like. I have the tendency to be fat, so I actually watch whatever I'm eating. This that. Your bum is getting big. You're going to blow.
We love the big bum bum now.
Things like that. You're going to blow very soon. So I think because of those things, I think because of those things she said, I said I will show you shaking. I will show you that I will give birth and I will snap back.
I mean, look at you.
And I didn't even put so much work.
Bless.
It just happened.
Awesome. No, but yeah, you're very right about body shaming, or about not even if it's not just body shaming, like pregnant women. Some, like Chioma said, she had such a great pregnancy all through. I did as well. Some people don't even experience that joyful journey during pregnancy. They're all in pain. Like some people we've obviously interviewed, some guests, they do talk about, oh, it was a 9 months all through hell, stuff like that, you know. But the point I'm trying to make is be kind to be kind to everyone in general, but most especially pregnant women, because they're going through a lot. I haven't experienced it, but I can imagine from when I hear people's stories. So I know how it feels having this obese belly that I couldn't even eat at some point, because sometimes I'm overfull but I'm really hungry inside. So yeah, just be very kind and nice and watch what you say to pregnant women or mothers who have just given birth recently or newly, or mothers in general, even if their kids are 10 or 0 or 10, whatever, you know, just watch how you try and parent shame other parents. It's very vital. So Chioma, we've come to the end of the questions, and on every episode we do this thing where we do mummy quote. So they're going to give us a cardboard paper and we're just going to write a quote that's personal to us about motherhood. It could be something of your own, it could be a famous quote, whatever it is that you can relate to. We'll just scribble it down and then we can share it with the camera. So we've scribbled out some words on this cardboard, and I'm going to let Chioma take the role. Chioma, could you kindly read out your quote to us and show us?
Okay. Life doesn't come with a manual, it comes with a mother.
Oh, I love that. Yes, actually, because it starts from childhood. I believe that. Show it to the camera, please. Yay! Thank you all. So I have the influence of a mother in the lives of her children is beyond calculation.
That's
Right?
nice.
So guys, I would love to thank Chioma for her presence on this platform. We thank you for sharing your experiences and your journey. We watched your journey on Instagram, obviously, and we love it for you. So thank you so much for coming on here and taking out that time, because I know you're busy. You're a new mom. I can relate. I know how it is. So thanks for that time. We appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we have come to the end of this episode, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. We have to go now, unfortunately, but do stay tuned for next week's episode. And myself and Chioma are going to cheers to a beautiful motherhood. Hey.